I'm Lauren Kelly.
And I'm Chelsea Beers, and you are listening to...
It's ApPARENT. Because for some people, it's just not obvious.
A weekly podcast where we discuss and laugh about parenting, all the joys and sorrows, and all the special parts of us that died as individuals. While drinking booze.
Cheers!
Yes, hi everybody.
You've gotten drunk on syrup before?
Yeah. So what?
Sometimes Chelsea and I will meet to record and we'll start having a conversation.
And then Lauren likes to hit record without telling me, so...
Well, because some of our conversations end up being incredibly funny.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, why weren't we recording that?
Right.
So
should I just read that thing? I found this thing online. And it's one of those, those love, live, laugh things that people, those cliche pieces of shit, pieces of wood that people hang in their house, you know?
That I have, all over my house.
All over your house. It's just a cliche environment. Sing like no one can hear you and dance like the world cares. Like this whole thing.
Dance like no one's watching.
Great. It's fine. Either one. It's just very cliche to me. But there's one that is posted on Facebook on my feed that says, we need to remember what's important in life. Friends, waffles, work. Or waffles, friends, work. It doesn't matter, but work is third. And I thought that was really cute. But they don't have alcohol written in there.
I know. It's got to say, I think it should say friends, waffles, wine.
Or wine, waffles, friends, work. But wine or alcohol needs to be in there.
Right.
Yours would be wine. Mine would probably be whiskey.
Oh, that's good too. And why does it have to be a W? Because friends doesn't start with a W.
Oh, shit. Man, we're just putting holes all in
What would it be? What would it be if it wasn't a W? What's cool that's wonder? Wonder, work, wine.
Fuck wonder. I think it waffles.
Whoopee.
Oh, hey. Oh, whoa.
Whoopee, wine,
hey.
Waffles, and work.
Oh, okay. I don't hate it. Yeah.
Either way, work's last.
Our work is always last. Yes. Whiskey, waffles,
whoopee.
I've lived with it. I've lived without it for so long. I don't even know if I can do it anymore.
Oh God. Yeah, I remember. I love it.
Remember, you're married. What is happening in your life?
When you get married, you just don't do it that much.
I don't think that stigma is real.
You know what I love about...
I don't think that stigma is real. I think that people make a choice of getting married and then, a part of you dies inside and you don't have sex anymore.
No.
Are you dead inside?
No.
All right, Jesus.
I was the one who came up with whoopee. You don't come up with a word like that if you're dead inside.
I don't know.
No.
She's one of my favorite comedians.
No, I seriously think what it comes down to is it's just not... It's not like it was before in the sense that was what was automatic every time we saw each other, especially when we were long distance. It's like the first thing we wanted to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where now it's still the best I've ever had, without a doubt. And I believe I can speak confidently. I think it's the best for him also.
Well, yeah, because you guys are connecting on a separate level. You know what I mean? When you first meet someone, it's like that attraction, that animalistic, it's that. And then you start dating, and then it takes a different approach.
Right.
Then you are engaged, or you're courting to be married, or whatever. And it's a different, all these things add to it. It's like your love is being marinated almost. Right. You know what I mean? So that when you guys have been together for years and years and years, it's like your love takes a different, it just has this different passion because there's so much behind it. That it's like,
but that's also, I think, the reason.
It's not this, I can't think of the word.
Got to roll like automatic reflex. It's more.
Well, I'm saying it's deeper than that. It's more than just surface level. Just fucking.
It's not just getting off.
Right.
Well, and that's true. But I've heard couples say things like, "Oh, we don't have the time, and we don't have that bullshit." I think
that's bullshit.
If you don't have the time, you're not doing it right. I think what it comes down to is that for me, I can only speak for myself. I cannot speak for him.
Well, go.
My mind is so preoccupied, especially let's say as of late, that it takes a while for me to shut that down.
Okay.
and get on track.
Now
That's the part
on,
that takes a while.
Hold on. Let me interject. I think that comes with age as opposed to marriage.
Are you calling me fucking old?
I'm older
You're
than
the
you.
same age.
Oh, wait, you're older than me.
By less than a month.
Don't worry about it. You're still older than me. So I think that comes with age because I remember I used to see commercials for like sleep medication or sleep aid or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, who the fuck needs help to go to sleep? Like I could party all night long. I could go crazy. All of it. And I would still be able to go to sleep. Or I could, go from this to this to this to this to this and still be able to go to sleep.
I don't remember.
But this was like in my 20s. And so, but now when I'm the most tired I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
And like chances of sleep, we're good. Everything's done. The house is clean. It's quiet. I turn on, I don't know, I put on incense or a diffuser of essential oils because that's where I'm at in life too. It's like, great. This is the time to go to sleep. And then I lay down in bed and my mind goes 8,000 miles per hour. And I start thinking about things that are happening in Indiana that I can't fucking control. Or I'm thinking about this Netflix special that I haven't watched yet. Or this thing that I have to do in 3.5 weeks. And it's like I start thinking about all this stuff and I can't turn it off.
But do you think that that's age or do you think that's just being a woman? Because I will say...
I think it's age, absolutely.
I'm envious because I don't think I've ever really slept well. My mom used to say when I was really young, I slept like a log. Like she would come in and try and wake me up.
Because you don't have shit going on in your head.
But I can't do it anymore, and I sure as hell don't remember doing it since I've been on my own. One of the things she was worried about, actually, when I told her I was leaving and I left right out of high school to live alone, was that what if you don't wake up if there's a fire? And my God. I just don't. I just don't anymore. I mean, when we had those Napa fires, I woke up because I could smell the smoke.
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
And that caused you to wake up? Now,
I wake up multiple times a night to go to the bathroom. Now, that might be an age thing.
That's absolutely an age
thing. But that isn't why.
And see, that proves that you're older than me.
No, it also proves I'm hydrated. I drink more water.
Handle it. So, anyway, but I wake up multiple times a night, too, but it's because I'm checking on Chance. Like, if I do that. Where I'm constantly like, is he okay? Is he okay? Or if he's coughing or if he moves and I hear him, it's just like, I'm awake. I'm awake. Like I do that.
I used to check in on the boys when we first got together, all of us, and I would go in there to wake them up to go to the bathroom every night. And that was so fun to watch them sleepwalking and, brushing their teeth with the toothpaste. Oh, gosh. We have videos somewhere. Oh, the videos of those. So funny. I miss it. Actually, but now they're on their own. And now I just wake up. If the dog barks, I wake up. Or if I have to pee, I wake up.
Right.
But the truth is I'm never actually asleep. And that's why. And I wear earplugs every single night. Or as I like to call them, earphones. Because Danilo snores.
Right.
And so do the boys.
Sleep next to
and so does my dog.
Redwood tree.
Yeah.
So, and redwood trees snore.
But isn't it weird that I can hear through that?
I learned that from the Discovery
Channel. So maybe I'm scoring myself.
I don't know.
Either way. Sex isn't number one. It should be. I wish it was. That was the time in my life when I was the most happy.
I honestly think that sex needs to be something that is a priority to, like, because someone will want it, the other person will be tired, not want to do it, then you'll start to resent that person, and then sex will become a chore, and then it's this constant thing that happens. And why does it have to get to that point?
Right, but if you're also doing it and you're not into doing it, like I would eventually start to get resentful as well. Like if I'm not really into it, and like I said,
absolutely, but you also have to look at it as yes, there are times when I'm not into it, there are times when he's not into it, but it's something that we both need. I think it needs to be looked at like that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But then someone could say, then you're looking at it like washing the dishes or preparing dinner. Like then you're looking at it with the wrong lens, through the wrong lens.
Right.
But I just think that it's something that couples need to treat as a priority because it is. But I think it fucking is.
I'm a Scorpio and I'm not going to connect to something unless I really want to and unless I'm able to. So if my mind's going like that a mile a minute when I just put my head on a pillow, I can't just shut it off. So it just takes a while to get warmed up to the point that I can put it away. And that's the part that takes a while. And if that's not already there because
okay.
I woke up from having a sexy dream, or it's not already there because I've been thinking about it all day, and, you know, he was amazing all day, and, like, you know.
I haven't had a
whatever.
sexy dream in a really long time.
Oh my gosh,
but let me tell you,
time.
this is back when I lived in San Diego. So this is hella long ago. I mean, I don't know, 21 years old, 22, something. So this was hella long ago. And I had a boyfriend then, and we both worked at Trader Joe's. Okay. And I had a dream, a sexy dream about one of our coworkers. And it was the hottest dream I've ever had in my life. I mean,
You feel weird when you went to work the next day?
No, here's the thing, is that it was so sexy and it was so intense and it was so passionate and hot that I woke up in the middle of the night sweating.
Ooh.
I'm not kidding. Sweating. I had to take my shirt off because I was sweating that hard from this dream, and I had to wake him up and apologize to him. My boyfriend was laying next to me, and I had to wake him up, and I was like, I need to apologize to you. I feel like I just cheated on you right now. Right now.
Oh, see, I would never do. I mean, what happens in your dreams happens in your dreams.
Right, but where did it come from? Why are you having that dream?
It doesn't matter.
No, dreams legit are coming from something.
I don't think it really matters.
Absolutely.
I feel like, because I had a dream one time about some guy. I don't know the guy. I've never met the guy. Still to date, have never seen the guy. But I woke up, and for like 3 days solid, all I could think about was this dream and this guy. I mean,
okay, but that is
even today,
that's a prince. That's a fucking fantasy man who you saw in a video game once. Like, I mean, like, that's someone who's not real.
Right, or in passing. I don't know, yeah.
Right. But this is someone that I knew personally, who I worked with. So did my boyfriend.
So what did your boyfriend say? Was he pissed off at you?
No, he laughed in my face. He was like, you're dumb. Go back to sleep. Like, and that's why I loved him. Because he could say that to me.
Have you ever had a dream where something happens that's bad towards you and then you're mad at the person? Like, that's happened to me where Danella's like cheated on me or in the middle of a dream.
And then you're mad at him and then he's like, what did I do? And I was like, oh, you fucking know.
I know. Well,
you know what you did.
Poor Danilo, like, it's never actually cheating. For him, it's always like it's kind of like real life stuff, but it's amplified. Like, he leaves me to sit there and squalor, like, figure something out on my own that's, hurting. You know what I mean? And he's just like, I'm done. Like, last night I had one. We were at this concert.
Yeah.
And there were chairs, but then there was none left because we just got first come, first served tickets.
Okay.
So we were all sitting in this spot that once the concert started, we weren't going to be able to actually see the artist. We could only hear her. Okay. But then I was pissed off because I paid for the tickets. And I'm like, so why are we even here then? And he was like, I don't know. And then he wanted to leave. And then I got upset. And then I left to go to the bathroom, and I saw this part right down by the stage. It was free and open.
Uh-huh.
And this family was there, happened to be a black family. And I was like...
you are racist in your sleep. It's okay.
I was just like, hey, would you guys mind if we sit here? And they said, no problem. So we went there, and that was fine. But I was having such a good time getting to know these people.
Okay.
And the kids, and, like, talking with them.
Yeah.
That Danilo felt... In the dream, he felt neglected.
Uh-huh.
And there was one point that he, like, looked at me and, like, pointed at the thing, like, why aren't you here? Like, you wanted to be here. This was your concert. Like, I moved it. Like, that's how I took it.
Right,
he didn't say that.
Right.
Then I went up to him, and I sat the rest of the concert with him, and he didn't touch me or talk to me. What the hell does that mean? Do you know what I mean?
It's that's what I'm saying, is that I feel like every single dream has some shit to do with your real life.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
You know? Like that sexy dream that I had in San Diego, that was someone who I did want to have animal, disgusting.
So that's why you apologize, because you did want to have it. See, that's...
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I didn't. I would never... I'm not a cheater. I'm not that person. It's not inside of me. But I definitely...
It is inside of you. That's why you slept about it.
No. Slept about it.
You slept with him.
In my dream, we had good, disgusting
you
monkey...
slept with him.
Monkey sex.
Wasn't it you that said, why do they call it sleeping with each other? Or maybe that was Danella. We were watching a show the other night, and it's like, oh, I slept with so-and-so. And he's like, why do they call it sleeping? You're not sleeping.
Right. That's
but you PC. Did, because you were sleeping.
Well, I was sleeping with my boyfriend. Yes. But
so you had a threesome in San Diego.
But I was having...
That's what we should talk about.
Nasty, sweaty, garbage sex with this man. And it was the best sex I've ever had. And it was fake. It was in my dream movie. It was so beautiful.
You know what you should do? You should start living in a fantasy world like some of these people who like do this medieval reenactment.
I hate you so much.
And like LARPing. Because like clearly, if that's the best sex you've had, then
it was so glorious and disgusting and
you don't
amazing.
want to sleep with somebody who will jab you with their sword.
No.
Even if it's not a real sword.
No. I want the danger. Bring it on.
I know people that like go to war on a regular day.
I hate you so much. I hate you. Oh no.
They like go to war.
I hate you. Oh no.
Hey.
How do I get out of this?
You can't. You have to tell everybody.
No, I don't want to. Oh God, I pray to God he's not listening. So could you turn your phone off?
That's
vibrate?
your fucking phone.
No, it's not. Mine's on silent.
Always yours.
Oh no, what's happening?
Mine doesn't even work here.
Oh, it is your phone.
It's not.
It's Danilo. Look.
12:45.
Oh, what time is it?
1:21. Oh. Jerk.
Mine's on silent. Because I'm recording and I'm a professional who has sex dreams with monkeys. It's so terrible.
It was a monkey? Hold on now. That's a whole other thing.
It was really sexy. God, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. Okay, here's a question, everybody. And feel free to write in, which you won't do, but you could. These people that you meet online, the people that you meet
You can meet them not online.
No, please let me talk
just the people.
for a second. Please let me talk for a second.
Just segregate them, the people.
No. The people that you meet online and these online dating sites and these apps, right? So it's you're showing these people the person that you want them to see. They're not seeing all of you. They're not seeing all the ugly parts, all the twists and turns that create you. They're not seeing all of that. But at what level, like what is too much to show online? You know what I mean? Like, where do you draw the line of who you show? But then there's the question of, if I'm showing you who I actually am and you're not attracted to that, fine. Don't be attracted to that. But I have exposed who I am as a human being. You know what I'm saying?
If I was dating online, which I never had the opportunity really to do because that was literally like the day after I met Janelle.
Oh my God, all of the online dating stuff happened.
There was Match.com.
Which you pay for. I'm not going to pay for that. I'm not going to pay for this shit.
And
that's another reason
eHarmony or something like that.
I feel like I meet these sea creatures in life, because it's like we're all just too cheap to pay for it.
Yeah,
then it's like,
that's
but
life.
then
That's
there
real
is
life.
also, to me, like, it's almost like it's a step above prostitution. Does that make sense?
It does, but
because
I also feel like...
why am I going to pay for love? Is that a thing? Is that what we do now? Do I have to separate, like I have a budget for love budget?
No, I don't think you should pay for it, but if you're going to talk about like the apps, the free apps and shit, you're meeting people the same way you'd meet people if you went outside of your house. So if you're going to call yourself anything, call yourself lazy for not getting off your ass and going to talk with people out and about. But then you won't meet anybody because they're all at home on their fucking apps.
You're just being rude now.
Apps are the things that came after I started dating Danilo.
Oh,
that's my point.
Because websites were a thing, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I would handle it the same way I handle everything else, where I'm very transparent. Now, that being said,
here it comes.
I don't sit and air negativity on any social platform.
I absolutely disagree with that.
What do you mean?
You throw negativity in this. This is a social platform.
When?
Whenever you're going through your shit. This is our place to be negative. We can be negative. We're both negative.
Well, nobody listens to our fucking show anyway.
Okay.
So anyway.
Hi, Miles.
I'm just saying. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jen.
Oh, super fan.
No, I'm just not. I don't think that, it's worth sitting and going through all the stuff and the propaganda. However, if it were a dating site and if I were dating, I would definitely be 100% transparent. I would tell them everything I'm interested in up front, especially if it was something that was kind of weird. or abnormal, or do you know what I mean?
Right,
Like my profile would probably look like this. Like,
here it comes.
Hey, my name's Lauren. I'm an actor and an entertainer and super blunt, raspy voice. I enjoy sex. I love drinking. I also enjoy hikes, long walks on the beach.
What the hell is this? Now you're entering cliche town. And this is the thing, is that every fucking site that you see, every profile that you see has them standing on a hill or a mountain where they're hiking up and blah, blah, blah. I do not believe that every person on this planet enjoys hiking up a goddamn mountain. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
But you know me, and I actually really do like that.
You do like that. That's very true.
So... that I'm also not done with my profile. How much do they give you on these free profiles? No, do you have to pay?
No. You can write all you want. But the thing is that you don't find people that will write out what they, and I don't do that. I'm not one who can sit and write a bio for myself.
Oh, I did.
What I'm looking for in myself. I write bullet points. I write lists.
Exactly, and that's fine. That's probably how mine would look too.
And that's what I do.
But that's what I did before I met Danilo. I wrote everything I wanted in a person, in my teammate, on a fucking piece of paper. Okay. And I'd probably put that on the internet, and I'd say that. That's my point. I'd say, hey, I like to sleep naked. I don't drink pop. I really enjoy cheese. I am an honest, blunt person. And then I'd probably also say, I enjoy dressing up, but only when it's for a part or the Renaissance Fair or Halloween.
I love the fucking... I will dress up like fucking crazy on Halloween, absolutely. So, okay, so if
just like if you like video games. If you like video games, it should be on your profile. Like,
I'm
a gamer.
For sure.
I'm a gamer. Because that, for me, would be a deal breaker.
And I like that people they are transparent when it comes to height, when it comes to how tall they are, when it comes to if they drink, if they smoke cigarettes, if they are a gamer.
Said people lie about that.
Right, like it's like, these are the things that are, these are what kind of make you, and these are the things that we need to fucking know about. Right. So, but and here's the thing is I get a lot of matches because
you're awesome.
But people see my body and they create a stigma or like they think that they know who I am as a person because I'm built the way that I am. With the big boobs and the
I don't agree with that.
Are you kidding? I could pull up all of them right now. I get messages left and right.
Are you putting the same thing on each of your profiles?
Absolutely. I can pull up my profile right now.
So what does your profile say?
My profile, my pictures are all over the place. Actually, Miles Weber and I, one of my favorite comedian, he's my brother in comedy. We've talked about him 1,000 times. He and I actually went through my profile.
So what does your profile say?
It's a list, and it says comedian, actor, mother, cake decorator, lover of hazelnut coffee creamer, and sarcastic. I'm like, this is who I am as a person, is those things.
You didn't put on there angry in the morning until you have your coffee.
Excuse me.
You did not put in there loves to work out unless they're not actually at the gym or done with their workout.
I hate working out, but I like what it does
You didn't put enjoyer of off-the-shoulder t-shirts or...
No, I dress like I'm stuck in 1986 and I never want dick again. That's how I dress. I legit dress like I never want dick in my life again.
You didn't mention your love for 90s music?
No.
You didn't mention karaoke?
What? Oh, no. Karaoke's definitely on there. Absolutely. Karaoke is on there. If you can't handle 4 hours of karaoke straight, then delete. Get out of my life. You can't be with me.
You didn't mention your love for sexy dreams that are supposed to be real life?
With monkeys. So my thing is that you there has to be a beautiful medium where you share important things that will bring people in, but you cannot omit the shit that will make people leave. Do you know what I'm saying? But there has to be enough level of mystery.
So what are women supposed to say? Like, oh, I was raped when I was 7, and so I have a little bit of issues.
No.
Also, my parents were divorced, so I have some daddy issues.
In this Me Too movement, everyone could put Me Too on their fucking profile page. Like, everyone can do that.
Maybe we should.
We've all been Me Too'd. I get it. Like, it's not okay, but it's now the norm, which is disgusting to say.
Because only people are admitting it now.
But my thing is that women, especially women in online dating, get so objectified so fast. I get people constantly asking me to like to sext with them immediately. I'm like, we haven't met in person. I'm not going to. I don't feel comfortable. But don't you feel like sexy messages to strangers?
But don't you feel like that's just the app thing? Because I've never had that.
I absolutely think that's the app thing because it's free, and this is why we're going back to the paying thing. Do I pay for fucking love now? Because then I won't get Me Too'd via apps on my phone?
Correct, because that is another thing. Yeah.
It's like, where do we draw the fucking line?
Listen, I love a great dick pic, but I prefer it
from
somebody I know.
I don't like dick pics. I don't. What am I going to do with that? Put my phone in me? I'm not going to do it. Anything with that picture.
At least it vibrates.
That's true. Yeah, but then I have to put it on my face.
And you're paying for your phone.
See? Damn it. It all comes back to pay. We're all whores. Everyone. We're all whores. Fuck.
Yeah, why can't we just get back to the basics of caveman days when they would just go, huh, and hit you on the head and then just have sex with you anyway?
And I've dated him.
They're doing it.
I've dated a caveman. Right. And I've been physically abused. I don't like it. It's not my fave. Next.
That's why you dream about monkeys.
Right. God, I need that monkey back in my life. I should message him. I should find him
I don't know.
Facebook.
I think it's all relative. The day and age now, it's all changing. I mean, even my kids, I was talking to them about when you ask a girl out. Like, I would love for you to actually ask her out physically and like say to her, "Hey,
it just sounds."
Can we go out?
But
now it's weird. Now it's weird.
Now. It's
no,
like,
they will be the weird kids that randomly use their words and ask them out. Just
right.
like if they go to, like going to your parents and asking your parents, is it okay if I take your daughter to prom? Or, hey, is it okay if I ask your daughter to marry me? That seems weird now.
Right. Because even now, I'm like, when I meet people in comedy shows and they're like, oh, we met in life face to face. Or like Miles would say, in the wild. Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, that's crazy. Let's talk about how that didn't turn into a Me Too moment.
But that's how you and I met. And I think that's really, truly like how lasting friendships and relationships genuinely work. Is you have to get out there. You have to genuinely meet somebody.
But there are people that have met online or met through a fucking
It worked
app,
out.
and it has worked out. Because you have to take that risk. You have to take that risk of like, is it worth it? Is this going to happen? Is this a thing? You know what I mean? Like, you have to take that risk.
Right. Well,
if it's something that you're looking for in your life. I'm definitely looking for that in my life. But you have to fit into my life. Because I am at the point now where I am done sacrificing my passions, my work, my everything, so that you are happy and that everything that you want is coming true. I'm done sacrificing that. If you can't fit into my life and my stuff, absolutely, there's going to be some, room for compromise, but you need to fit into that, or it's done. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I think, and the only reason I agree with you is because I'll use my example. There are things that Danella really genuinely enjoys that I personally just don't, and I don't despise them. Mm-hmm. One that comes to mind: fishing. I don't have the patience for fishing.
No, but you like being on the boat and you like being out there and you like this and then drinking on the boat. Like, you can do all that.
Oh, yeah. And I love being outside, but same thing. I can't stand just direct sunlight for more than like 20, 30 minutes. Eventually, I get very uncomfortable if I'm in the sun too long. So that's another thing. It's like, well, is there shade on the boat? Like, do I bring an umbrella? Do I bring a hat? These are all things that I've learned throughout time. Right. But he could sit all day long on a boat and not even catch a fish, like he says he likes to say. It's called fishing, not catching. Mm-hmm. All day and be like super calm when he comes home. And I could be the exact opposite. If I spent all day on a boat in the sun, I'm pissed off.
Right.
Doesn't mean I don't like going with him.
Yeah.
That's what he likes to do. Same with hiking. I love hiking. He doesn't really like it.
Yeah.
He doesn't hate it, but he doesn't like it. Like, on a random Sunday, if we wake up and we have the day off together, which is rare, he's going to say, you want to go fishing, and I'm going to say, you want to take a hike somewhere.
Right.
So, those are...
Which sounds rude.
Seriously, go take a hike.
Take a hike, you fucking
But
asshole.
I think that that's the compromise. But I also think there are certain things that certain people are into. I'll use gaming, because that's something I know. I could never be with a gamer. I could never be with someone that every day plays video games. Mm-hmm. I could not do it because I very even rarely watch television. Mm-hmm. I didn't even have TV before I met Janelle. Mm-hmm. I didn't have it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't have it. So I have a hard time even with that. If I had a person that always watched television every day and that was their routine and that was their wind down, if it lasted all night, every night, I couldn't be with them. So Danelli used to play video games, he told me. And I'm like, really? And he goes, well, yeah, we played online with my friends and da-da-da. Okay. And then I recently met with a good friend of mine who's a gamer. Her name's Anna. Hi, Anna, if you're listening. She's great. But she games. She loves it. And she's met a guy who likes gaming as well.
Great.
And they will literally get together and they will be together in the same house gaming themselves. Awesome. Great. If that's for you, that's for you. I would never be okay with that. That is not ever going to wet my whistle.
Right. Yeah,
And by whistle, I mean vagina.
Right. I mean, there are some things in this life that have definitely just dried my vagina to the point of desert land. I mean, it's like... There are some things that I will watch and I'm just like, there's absolutely no interest here at all. I'm to the point now where my vagina is dripping sand. Like I'm done.
But it would be the same for us. If we're, because we are actors, you're a comedian and all this stuff and we are entertainers, if we met someone that was like, no, I'm never going to one of your shows or I'm never going to a play, like that would never work long term.
I mean, okay, well... I don't know. Don't come to my shows. That's fine. Support me in comedy. That's fine. But if you don't want to come to my shows, that's actually okay with me. Because not a lot of people can understand this comedy world, this comedy life. It's a very specific lifestyle. It happens late at night.
Missing a show like and stuff, of course.
I don't know. Because
there's a difference between, hey, I can't go and I don't want to go.
No, absolutely. No, I think that's because there is something okay with not wanting to go to. Okay, here's the facts, guys. A lot of comics will reuse material. You'll hear the same shit over and over again. Okay, some of the shit is fake. We make some of these stories up because the joke is funnier if we do that. So it's like some of these are that's true. Do our significant others need to go to every show? Absolutely not.
No.
Do they want to go to every single show? Absolutely not. No. And to me, it's not a question, like my love for this other person is not going to dissipate because they don't go to a comedy show. But now if they try to change my comedy or omit my comedy or edit my comedy for me because they don't like it, that's when there's a problem. But not going to my comedy show alone, that's not something that's not okay.
Correct.
That's
but
fine. It's okay.
But what about sharing your show? Like, to me, that would be the same thing. If they don't go to the shows, but you post a thing like, hey, I'll be at this place at this time, and they share that, like, that to me is support.
Absolutely.
So maybe that's where I'm coming from. Okay, it's more of like, you have to support what I'm doing. If I'm in a play and it's got a 4-week run, I don't expect
and you don't see one show,
then I'll be pissed.
Absolutely.
I don't expect you to go to every show, but if you don't want to, don't go because I want you to. If you don't want to go, then we have a problem.
Right. And this happened, Lauren actually witnessed this happening.
Yes.
With me. I was in a show. I was the lead in a play, which I actually won.
Amazing show.
I won an award for. Yeah. Thank you very much.
It was dramatic.
It was
she
dramatic
made everybody
play.
fucking cry.
Thank you. I did. That's very true. So and it was a play that really meant a lot to me because a lot of things were parallel that were happening in my real life. And so it really meant a lot. And my ex came to watch it, and he actually sat at the table with Lauren and her husband. And there were multiple times where Lauren was noticing, because this is a sign of a strong actress, you guys. If they can take you, especially if you know the human being, and they can take you out of reality and you don't see that person on stage. Mm-hmm. If they take you away from reality and you are only seeing that character, and you're not like, oh, wow, that's Chelsea in a costume playing this person. Right. No, right then, I was Esther. That's who I was. Mm-hmm. You didn't see Chelsea because I'm doing my job. So, but Lauren was sitting at a table with my ex and multiple times just was almost taken out of
I was taken out of the pleasure because I was emotional watching you because you took me on that ride without a doubt.
Thank you.
And then I would be forced to look over, not only because of him, but because of his mother. And then I look over and neither one of them is affected whatsoever.
Right,
and to me, it's like
they were there almost out of obligation as opposed to being there because they wanted to be there. You know, like we had an intermission.
Well, even at the end.
But then
everyone stood up to standing ovation and neither one of them got up.
That breaks my heart to hear that. Like, it really hurts
Like,
me to
why
hear
would
that.
you not get up?
Right.
That's, I don't know how you couldn't. It was it was a great show.
Yeah, it was
all around. I think most people did a great job, but you exceptionally.
It was an incredible performance. And it does hurt my heart to hear that, you know, like they felt the need to come out of obligation. And I was like, I'm sorry I wasted your time. Honestly, you know, like that's...
No, you didn't.
But that's what it feels like, is that I feel like I wasted their time.
No, because
doing
he didn't
something
support
that
you. That's my point. Right, that's why you guys are no longer together, because ultimately he didn't support
There's a
what
list
it was.
of things why we're not together.
Well, that time I did stand up for the first time. Like, Danelle's like, I'm not missing it. I said, okay, well, be
Absolutely
ready, because I'm talking about this and this and this.
And that's
like, okay.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, he's not going to miss it. He's going to support it, absolutely. But don't get butthurt.
Yeah, I would never expect him to go to every show. Absolutely not.
Right. That's my point. That's my exact
point.
But
I don't do that with plays either.
Right.
But if he never went, if he never cared, if he never shared it, I mean, I do the same thing with the podcast.
Right.
He doesn't even listen to the podcast.
Right.
I wish he did. He'd hear how much I love him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really listen. But if he never, like, shared it, if he never talked about it, then that would hurt. Because it'd be like, why...
Yeah, no,
why aren't you...
I totally get it.
So...
Yeah, moral of the story.
Don't date online. Pay, be a prostitute.
And have
continue having sex dreams.
Monkey dreams. Oh, man.
Keep your phone near the bed.
I should really message him. I gotta find him online. Damn it. Where is that guy?
Look under monkey.
Shit. Hey, you can check us out individually on our websites, chelseabierce.com and lauren-kelly.com, to see all the super exciting things we're up to.
And make sure that you like, follow, and share. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter at It's Apparent Pod.
And if you wouldn't mind, please review us. We'd love that.
Yeah, make it count. We out.
Boom. Bye.